When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep.
Well, good morning. Actually, not quite. I'm already on my second cup of coffee. But I did manage to split for the sleeves on Tommy's jumper last night. And I was working only on that. I was working on knitting only on his jumper. And I managed to split for the sleeves. Let me see, where is the back? Now, again, it's black. It's hard for you to see. And I just split for the sleeves. And I have a bad feeling that it might be too big. So we're gonna see, because he can't try it on yet now, because I just split for the sleeves. So maybe if I knit maybe this much more and then put it on the tubing to hold the stitches, then maybe we're gonna be able to get a better idea. Now, I hope that I can do that until tonight or the latest tomorrow, because he's traveling tomorrow. However, he's coming to ours tonight, and I don't know if he's going to be coming to the house tomorrow before we pick him up, take him to the airport. So that's the plan for today, but that will be kind of secondary, because the first thing I need to do, and we're going to do that today, is we're going to make painting, and painting with resin. It's the first time that I'm doing painting with resin, and the reason is that this painting is way overdue. It's something that Mario's mom asked me. She didn't ask me about the resin painting, but a couple of years ago she gave me one of her very large antique paintings that she had in the living room. And she gave it to me because I liked it, and she found it creepy. Now, I don't mind creepy. Sometimes I even paint a little bit creepy portraits mostly, but so I didn't mind that. But she didn't like it. It would just creep her out. So she gave it to me, and she asked me to replace it, to paint her another large painting, but in bright and happy colors. Now, I don't do bright and happy colors, so that's an issue, and that's why it took so long, because for such a long time I was trying to get myself in the motivation to do, because she wanted abstract and to do purples, and I just never did that. So not only it was the fear of the unknown, that's not the issue. You can always, if I use acrylic, you could always paint over it. But I just didn't have the inspiration. And then I thought, what if I do it in resin and make it abstract like that? But with resin, I don't mind playing with different colors. It's somehow when I hold the paintbrush in my hand that I have an issue with that. Is it that it comes from different part of brain? I don't know. But I do have a problem when I'm holding a paintbrush. So with resin, I thought let's make her that painting. And the reason why I want to do that now is because I want Tommy, before he leaves, to add one section to it. So her birthday is in a couple of days' time. So, but I don't have to finish it today, but I would like him tonight to work on a little section of the painting before he goes. So that one is way overdue. And also, I don't know, my mind is a bit, there is something that's not way overdue, and I'm probably going to call this episode like that, something that's overdue and something that's too soon. is that tonight my younger son Alex, he's going to UK for the first time on his own, and he just turned 16 2 months ago, and he's going alone to UK. And I know that I went alone to London when I was his age, and at that time we didn't have any cell phones. My parents had no clue where I was, and I was just fine. But I am kind of freaking out, and he's going to stay with his friend who has a boxing match, who has a fight. So he's going to watch him. He's going only for 2 nights, but I am kind of freaking out. So tomorrow is going to be a difficult day for me, and with Tommy leaving and with Alex leaving tonight, we have to go around 3 o'clock in the morning. We have to go to the airport. And I'm also probably not going to be on good sleep as well tomorrow. So we'll see what we're going to do tomorrow. But today, in order to take my mind off Alex leaving, we are going to do the painting. Let me show you first the creepy one that my mother-in-law gave me. Okay, so this is the one that she gave me. And yes, I can definitely see why it would scare her a bit. But I don't mind it, actually. And I don't think we tried to date it. We tried to date another one that she had. But this one, I think, based on the photos that she sent somewhere, I think they said that it was of Spanish origin. It's oil on canvas. And if you see here, it was torn and restorated. I don't know if it's a very good restoration. I don't know what kind of tear was it. But here it is. So she wants me to make, it's quite large, she wants me to make one that will kind of fit her style. And I didn't hang this one anywhere yet. I don't know where to hang it. It's at the moment in my bedroom. But as I said, I don't really mind creepy. Let me show you. I have some paintings that you might think are a bit creepy that I did. This is one of them, and I actually don't think that one is creepy. I think it's quite modern. I really like it. And this is the first one that I ever painted on wood. But there is another one that, yeah, it is a bit scary. So I brought some paintings from upstairs. Definitely not all of them, because there is just so many. But I wanted to show you how the same subject, the same reference photo. I painted, sometimes I use the same reference photo and I try either first to do a small study and then a larger painting, or I try to do them in different styles to see how it's going to come out. Not always, but occasionally. So my normal style is this. It's quite realistic, but contemporary. So that would be, let's say, the normal style that I do. This little girl here, I took the image from National Geographic, so this is not a royalty-free image. And this is, my mom has a larger painting. This was a study, and my mom has a larger painting in her house. But this one, as I said, is my typical style, and you saw me a couple of months ago painting on stretched canvas another portrait. This one is, these are somewhat creepy. And this one. This one I love. One time I'm going to show them to you more in detail, but this one I love. But the one that I want to show you that is that I made it in 2 different styles. So this is on canvas panel, and I did it in my own style, the way that I normally paint. And then I tried to use the same reference photo, but to do it in different style to make it whoever sees that painting, they get creeped out. I don't know if the light is hitting it right. But it is the same, look, it's the same girl. But look how different they can come out just using different coloring. It's still my style painting, it's just different coloring. But anyway, I have many more paintings that I can show you. It's just because we were on the topic of creepiness, I thought to bring these out. And now I'm gonna take you, and before I start working on my mother-in-law's painting, I want to show you what I'm talking about and the idea that I have to make this happy one for her. Okay, so here's the canvas for my mother-in-law, and it was just a plain stretch canvas, and Mario framed it the other day with some just wooden borders that we had, and I painted it all white. I did have some kind of paint on the canvas, which was not a proper painting. It was just so the canvas was not white, but then I finally decided that I actually did want it white in case some of the resin is a bit see-through. So the idea that I have is maybe do some decoupage with I have lots of nice painting napkins for decoupage, but I thought this one might incorporate well. So first I thought to glue some of the napkins like this, maybe in the corners, as one layer of design, and then I have different mica powders that I can use to mix with resin. So maybe that's just all in my head right now. Maybe kind of have like a geode type of a design, of a pattern, but incorporated with these napkins. So I'm thinking just kind of to base the colors off of this pattern. So maybe to go with purples, because here I have purples. I think these mica powders would work really well, and add some antique gold and white and have the painting like that. But the first step is I'm going to mix the wallpaper paste in a little bowl and see where I'm going to put the napkins so they can dry, and then we're going to take it the next step. So I added a little bit of water in this bowl, and I have this old wallpaper paste. I don't think that goes bad, we'll see. It's just powder. So I usually put water first and then I add powder later, because it's easier for me to control the consistency. So just adding a bit of powder at a time and mixing it. However, just so you know that if you're ever working with wallpaper paste, at least it happens to me, that it does thicken over time. It's not just the powder, you're adding the powder, but even when you add it and you mix it and you think that it's not thick enough, it does thicken over the course of the next couple of minutes. So this is the consistency that I'm looking at, that I'm looking for. I could make it, because napkins are very, very thin, I could actually go with a even thinner consistency, but this is the one that I'm going for. And I'm going to do the napkins now so they can dry. I have the canvas on these, like those horses for woodworking, and it's not very stable because it's just resting on one plank. For this, what I'm doing now, it's fine. And if you see the painting of the white is not perfect, which it doesn't matter. I just kind of needed to cover the layer so it's mostly white, for the reason that I told you, in case resin is see-through. But later on, when we start pouring resin, I'm gonna have to make sure that it's really level and stable, or at least to do it in very small sections at a time. So now okay, I don't have a plan. I'm working this with you on camera. So what I'm thinking, let me use the corners. So I'm gonna, let's say, do this. You're seeing it in real time, my process of creating the way that my mind works. So okay, let's maybe put one here like that. Then I don't like to throw this, so let's do one in this corner like that. I don't know if you can see it. So one in this corner like that. And do we add maybe something actually here? Maybe it would be better if it's more rounded. So the first thing is I'm just going to glue these onto the canvas with wallpaper paste. And then afterwards, I'm probably going to do this border in resin mixed with some glittery mica powder. And then we'll see. This is the first step, as I said. Oh, but you see, yeah, the paste got too thick. I'm gonna have to add some water.
No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Since I have a lot of wallpaper paste, I mixed up more than I need. I'm going to glue more of the napkins, so I used up 2 of them and kind of put them all over canvas, and then that will give me the option to see which ones I'm going to have exposed later on, because the only way that these napkins are going to show is if I pour clear resin over them and not colored one. So at least now I can kind of put them as a base, and then, you know, keep it as an option to see what I'm going to do later, how the inspiration strikes. Mind you, this is the first time I'm doing something like this, so I don't really know how it's going to come out and if it's going to come out. But there were so many times that I'm doing, and I'm not following any tutorial. This is really just from my head and thinking, okay, yeah, this could work. Let's try it. I didn't give myself a lot of time for things to go wrong, but then again, you know what, this is sometimes the beauty of it. So when these pieces dry, then what I'm gonna do is, this shouldn't take long. I'm gonna leave it for an hour or so. Then I'm going to kind of make lines where I want the ridges to be created, because I want to separate the canvas into a few different parts with higher ridges, so I can pour resin in sections, so the whole thing doesn't get filled with resin at the same time. There is more risk of something going wrong like that, and whether it's the canvas flipping or me not liking the results. That's why I kind of glued these napkins just all over the place. And then I'm going to draw with the pencil where I want the ridges to be, and see what I'm going to do for thickened resin. Am I going to use the hot glue sticks, which I have in black, but I don't think any black would go with this. Or just resin with a lot of glitter, just to kind of raise it like little mountains. We're starting to lose light, so and my battery is dying on the camera, so I'm gonna have to charge that. And in order for this vlog not to be long, I might include some footage afterwards while I'm doing whatever I'm going to be doing today. But right now I'm going to kind of like just mark where I want these lines to be, where I want to put like the thicker resin ridges. Just the idea, but I'll probably not going to talk to you more in this vlog, and to be continued tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and beyond your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything